stopping by the Tone Attic. Today we're going to go through the EVH a little bit and show you, the way I generally like to do it is I play through the Marshall, I get a really good tone, then I step on an overdrive pedal and I use my volume controls a lot. That's one way to do it, it's the way I prefer to do it, but there's also a really good way to do it. And since I did a video a few weeks back about the 4-hole Marshall being a 2-channel amp, I figured I'd do a video just showing you how I would use a 2-channel. In this case it's a 3-channel amp. So the way that this amp is set up, this shares the same EQ. You have, this is the version 3 where they added these black knobs. If you get one of these, this is what I'd highly suggest you get this particular model. In any of the different, they can get it in a 1x12, a 2x12, or a head. I like the 2x12 one. For the price, you get a good set of Celestion Heritage speakers, and you get the attenuation built right into it, which is really nice, and it works great. But the main thing is you can switch this channel between the green and the blue, and you'll get control of your clean channel with the black knobs that are underneath, and control of the dirty channel with the white knobs, basically these two knobs. And this section under the, if you're going to play it from the dirty side, this section will give you basically a hot rodded JCM 800. You can do a lot with it. There's a lot of tubes in this amp and they cook. This is a dirty amp, but it actually has a pretty good clean channel. That's what I'm going to try to tell you. And then on the gain channel, that's where you burn. And the way I like to use it is my main dirty channel, my main high gain channel is going to be over here on the red channel. The majority of my work is going to be done on this channel, and I don't set it that hot. You'll see over here I have the gain down. This thing is a gain monster, so I have the gain down low. And I want it just around the same volume as the rest of my rig's going to go, but it's going to give me my dominant high gain tone throughout the set and whatever I'm doing. And then I use the blue channel, and I turn it up just a little bit more. And I turn the gain up quite a bit higher. You can see the white on the gain over here. And the idea is to get it up and above, louder over the drums and everything. And I just use that just for soloing. So that's how I like to use it. And I'm going to try to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Right now we're starting off on the clean channel. So the other thing about using it this way, I don't really, if I'm going to play this kind of rig, I don't really play around that much with my volume controls and my tone controls. I set it right in the middle. I set the way this is set up, the lead pickups are here on these controls and the neck pickups are down here on these controls. I set this down about halfway and I turn this all the way up the way that I want it, and I just leave it because I'm going to get my up and down volume gain through working the pedal selector, working the switch to change the amp settings. So I'm going to start off clean. switch it around a little bit now and use the PRS. This guitar has PAF style pickups. They're a little less hot. They have a little bit smoother sound, which I think works really well with this high gain amplifier. So I wanted you to hear it that way too. I'll try to play some of the same riffs. So this time I'm going to use I'm going to switch back and forth between the neck and that. My other Les Paul sounds better right in the middle, splitting both of those high-powered pickups. This one works the more traditional way, within the neck pickup for your kind of smoother, deeper tones, and when you want to get a little more raunchy and gravelly, just switch down and use your bridge pickup. Makes a big difference. So I still have the amp set the same way, but you'll see the difference in the tone here. So we'll start with, just do this with Dream Killer.